Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Wednesday already, and that means it's time for our midweek update on the markets. And we've had an interesting start to this week and today. Yesterday, we were weak but rallied hard into the close. We had the Google news, the markets gapped up, and we came down and gave that gap back. Nothing to see here so far. Excuse me, I had a sneeze. What we did get today is a wide range doji type candle on the SPY. We went up, we filled the gap that we left from yesterday. We came down, we filled the gap that we made this morning, and we're above the 21 day and under the 8 day, still maintaining holding the 21-day pattern that has held only, been since late April, only failed once. So nothing's really changed here, volume lower than it's been. Not much to see here, at least today and at the moment. The Qs were a little stronger. Why were the Qs stronger? Well, because the Qs had the Google trade and the Apple, so they held in a little bit better, but overall still under the 8 and the 21 day. The IWM, kind of a similar type day, tried to pop, couldn't hold it. Energy, which had been stronger the last couple of sessions, down. That's because crude is getting shellacked here because it looks like OPEC Plus is going to increase production more. The financials, a weak day. Um, Yesterday they had a nice comeback. Today, not so much, but JP Morgan, holding in. Goldman still hang down a little bit. Bank of America, we'll see how this plays out. Today was really a day where there was just not a heck of a lot going on out there. And if you looked around, there was a couple trades to be had. Google was a big winner today. That news after night, basically the Department of Justice lost 90% of its case, and it's business as usual for Google with a couple little caveats, and they'll break up, and you have a new huge gap and go to a new all-time high, and Google gave trades. How to give trades this morning was real simple. Here's your opening 5 minute candle. As you came out above that, we jumped on it, had a nice move up, jumped on it again as it came back up, and here it hit the all-time high again at 1 o'clock before it came off and holding in great. This is the type of price action probably leads to higher, might need a day or two to consolidate. I did close my long-term Apple stock today. Why? Because it was up on Google's news. I don't think it's as big for them as people want to believe, but it's good news for Apple. Apple new highs here, 238 area. Nice move there. Tesla had a big day. No particular reason. It's got a very wide range candle on it now that's developed. I'm not sure, was the low actually that low? I hate toss sometimes. Was the low actually that low? The low data came down to 329. Yeah, I guess it was. So it filled the gap, pushed up, but it gave a couple nice longs. Outside of that today, there was a lot. Hims had a nice move. It gave a trade. We had Amazon gave a head fake, got caught me, hit the 8 day and couldn't get through it. ABTC launched today. That is Trump's new American Bitcoin Corporation. That's out there now. Hood did nothing today. Coin after yesterday's big day did nothing today. Semis very quiet, weak. Nvidia on the lows here. AMD same thing. And really not trying to read too much into this market. It's September. Things are usually a little tougher here, but we'll see. Right now the markets are holding in. We're drifting, we're consolidating, and I'm not overly worried at this point, but would love, well, a pullback. And I think most people in this market would welcome a pullback to at least a 50-day just to reset some things, and even down to the 617 area would be a perfectly acceptable area. With that said, this market doesn't want to go easily, and who knows, maybe go back up tomorrow. Catch you guys live in the morning. Let's have a great day trading. CRM after the close.